Jed, we talked about your babysitter before. Fill people in who have never heard about the story about your babysitter in the movie theater and your realization. It is something kind of gross.
So this babysitter was caught doing some dirty things in the movie theater when she took my brother, sister, and I to Harry Potter back in the day. And she messaged me on Facebook.
Well, hold on. You got to explain everything. So you had a babysitter. Jed had a babysitter, Ashley.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, he had a babysitter that would bring her boyfriend to movies with Jed and his siblings. It was, the babysitter. She's watching them. And they would hook up and go like all the way in the movie theater with Jed right in front of them.
And not realizing it until I was older, but yes, that's exactly what they would do.
So, you have been thinking about this a lot. She ended up messaging you?
Yeah, she messaged me on Facebook, and she said, I'm moving down to Winter Haven at the end of the summer with my kids. I'm like, oh, you have kids? Interesting. And she was like, just got me thinking how bad of a babysitter she was. She would show us what MySpace was. She would always have her boyfriend Dave over all the time. It was just a really weird dynamic. And then
Dave, her husband?
No, Dave is not her husband.
Do you do the math on how old the kids are to see, like, all right, did this happen in the movie theater?
No, her kids are like 10 years old, so it happened well after that. But I was asking my parents last night, I'm like, how did you find these babysitters?
Yeah.
Like, was this like a word of mouth, like, hey, you should use this person, or did you find them online? They used some babysitting service that I guess you have to put like background checks on and whatever. So like everything was checking out, but she turned out to be like the worst human being ever.
How do you pick a babysitter? I mean, they're watching your precious cargo. They're watching your beans.
Yeah.
Your everything. How do you pick someone to be trusted to watch your kids? I have no clue how my parents would pick. And at one point, it just turned into we had a family. So like the family had like 6 kids. And just as each kid would get older, they would rotate in.
Your turn.
But I never really understood how they would pick because I got to be honest with you, all my babysitters were really attractive. They were hot. And I always kind of like wondered, like, did my dad pick or did my mom pick? Like, was it because I don't think that my dad would be trusted with that.
Oh, yeah.
But like the way they, hold on. Let's see from my mom. Let's see what she would say. Mama, question for you. We're talking about babysitters. Do you remember hearing the whole story about Jed's babysitter, how she would have, she would bake cookies and get intimate with her boyfriend while Jed was in the same room?
I don't remember that story. That's horrible.
Yeah, terrible. But we were talking about how Mama Shill and Papa Shill found the babysitter online. There was a website, and obviously this website wasn't all that great. But all my babysitters were hot growing up. Did Dad pick them?
No, I did.
Really? So you just have great taste in women, or how would you pick?
Well, I got references from friends.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, your friends had good taste too, then I guess. I don't know. What's going on? You seem like you're not in the best of moods. Everything going okay?
No, I'm fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Having a better day?
Yes.
Good.
All right. Well, listen, I'll call you after the show then, okay? Hey, Catalina. Catalina is on the Joe Show. You used to babysit. How would you get jobs?
Yes, I put my advertisement on Craigslist.
Oh.
I actually had parents. Yes.
Wow. You had bad kids, huh? Did you get the bad ones?
They were actually, it was weird. I had really interesting kids, but they were all very traumatized, which was interesting.
Yeah, I'm shocked that they would do that. I'm afraid of Craigslist. Anything on Craigslist, I just assume murderer. So that's pretty big of you to get on there.
I was a good babysitter, though. I'll just add that. Can I add that?
Yeah, no, I assume that you were a good babysitter, but I don't know about these families. Like, what if you walked into like a house with severed heads? I don't know.
No, the crazy thing is they would drop their kids off at my house without any background check, anything.
Wow, they trusted you like that?
Wait a second. So they were taking them to your place and you were watching them at your own home?
Yes.
Now, what would have happened if they left them and never came back?
Yeah. I don't even know. Catalina, wow, that is crazy.
That is.
Wow, I don't even know what to say.
That's a total stranger.
Yeah, that's nuts. Would you? Do you have kids now, Catalina?
I don't, but I'm a therapist, and I don't know if that made me want to be a therapist because the kids I babysat were really traumatized kids, but
Interesting.
I don't know.
Interesting. Wow. Well, listen, we love you and thank you for waking up with the Joe Show. We will talk to you soon. Alexis, you were a part of a nanny service?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Okay, so basically, you go online, you do the background check, all that jazz, and you are matched with families that need a nanny. Obviously, I'm a good nanny. I don't work in a nanny service anymore, but when I was, I had all these different kids. They were lovely children. Families, who knows, they're crazy. But after the fact, I still contact with some of the parents I still know, and I still take care of their kids occasionally here and there. But one of the girls I know, oh my Lord, she's like 13 or 14 years old, and last time I saw her, I'm taking her to her horseback riding thing, and she's telling me about her current nanny. Current nanny drives like shit.
Oh,
all over the road.
Watch your mouth, watch your mouth, watch your mouth.
I'm sorry. She drives all over the road. She's like flying back and forth constantly. And occasionally she brings her boyfriend. And then on top of it, I guess a few weeks ago, this lady told her that she thinks she might be pregnant. And as soon as I heard that, I called her mom. I was like, yo, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why this lady is saying these things to your 13, 14-year-old daughter, but we got to get rid of her or something.
Did you get the gig back? Are you now watching that girl?
Oh, God, no. I am a daycare teacher, man.
Now you're like, I'm staying away from that. I don't need that. I'm just trying to help her out. All right. We love you, Alexis.